Let's go over your paper here. This is better with length. Let's look at your sources. All titles, if it's a shorter title, it goes in quotation marks. If it's a book, something really long, it's in italics. And you also use a shortened version of it, so it should be in, his quote, history repeats, ... end quote. Just how you have it here. If you use it in the sentence here, you don't need to put it down here. Let's see here. Okay, you didn't do that because you have it separate. But you have this long intro right here, this long paragraph, and you only have that one source. So you need to, have more sources. Let's come down here. This is done well. Just not enough. Just needs more sources. It's just not enough. You need 2 to 3 sources per paragraph scattered throughout. Let's look at your thesis. Same here, shortened version. And then I don't see where you end it down here. So that's basically almost all this paragraph. A little bit too short of a paragraph. Not enough sources. You wouldn't need the colon there. Vary up how you use your sources here. And that could have used more, and you're using too many colons here. You need to get rid of that. Even so, comma. It seems like you're not using a lot of sources. You're relying on these these few sources a little bit too much. And then, like I said, it just could have used a little more here. This paragraph is better with how you have it scattered throughout. Some of your sentences are really long and wordy. I mean, this sentence right here, all of that. Basically, all this paragraph, won't let me highlight. Most of this paragraph is 2 sentences up, from here up. So that's just a little bit too long. So, again, another really long, wordy sentences. So that's the biggest grammatical issue that I see is, is really long and wordy sentences. And I think this is something that we discussed earlier, so I think you are aware of that. Let's see here. A little bit repetitive. Could have used more sources. The same. I mean, that's going to be the consensus here. Wordy, more sources. A little bit too long of a direct quote. The history and the economics would not be capitalized. Other than that, you've used that source well. It's just the only source that you have in that paragraph. It's just wordy coming down here. The Garson, if this is the Garson title, that goes first. I'm not quite sure what this one is. Something is off on this one. Capitalization, the S, the L, the T, that would need to be capitalized. And then I don't know why you put the address there. You wouldn't need that. Yeah, some of your sources are a little off. Let's see how many you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am not seeing the EBSCOhost article. If you do have the EBSCO, you did not do it correctly because I should see EBSCOhost. So I hope this helps. I appreciate you getting it back in. And if you have questions, let me know.